I feel crazy saying this, but Kostya was right. We should have let Solace keep fall.
Crazy is one word for it. You really think you can just burn down someone's ancestral home?
Dearie, the keep isn't a home. It's a prison. And now the Pargrunen will never escape.
Solace is my home. I still don't get why any of you feel like you have a say in this.
But you left.
Because I chose to. Kostya doesn't get to make that decision for everybody.
If Kostya doesn't, Mihaila will.
Exactly.
The Pargrunen have always had the choice to leave, and we've seen very few take it, dear.
You saw how hard it was for Amalia and her people to leave. They were only allowed to because you found an extraordinary loophole. If anything, I imagine Mihaila and her traditionalists will only make it harder to leave now.
As we say in Fjord, tough shit, dearie.
Bjaatsli's right.
Enough talking in circles. Let's save our strength for the garden. I, for one, could use a long rest. And I'm betting the envoy could, too.
Right. Looking forward to it. Envoy? You're probably here to see how I'm doing, yeah? Well, I'm doing great. I always knew my home would destroy itself from within. I just never thought I'd get a chance to stop it. Right. If you get any more sappy, I'll think you've turned into a tree. But enough of that. You have a lot to do, and I'm right behind you. Right, changing the subject. Pleasant dreams. Envoy? Blacked out at that Audra and the lava tubes beneath Solace, but it seemed different somehow. Right. I actually believe you. This is madness, Envoy. You spoke to the founder of Solace. I bet it was. You could finally complain to someone about all the face stuff. People in Solace always claim they're speaking the word of Nandru. And here you are, actually hearing from the man. Doesn't even really matter what he said if you ask me. There are hundreds of Pargrunen who'd give anything to hear Nandru's voice. Blessed stay impressive is what that is. Envoy, what do you need? You too.
I'm starting to suspect that every single leader in the Living Lands is incompetent. Truly, is there no vetting process? Hopefully those in Solace Keep will choose their leaders with more care in the future. But we should check on Marius. I'll make him some soothing perfume, but I think a few words from you would help too. Lovely. Another point in your favor, Envoy. I do not envy the Pargrunen in any case. Meeting that council gave me a new appreciation for Vidaru. There's always a way for things to get worse, dearie. I wouldn't be surprised. We're losing focus on the important things. Things like the garden. Oh, come on, Envoy, let's get going. How can I help, darling? Sweet dreams, Envoy.
I must admit, I had my doubts about Solace. It was like a dungeon, except the Wardens were the prisoners. You could have helped Kostya destroy the keep, but you left it standing. Why? I agree. A decision like this belongs to the community, not the ambitions of one man. Even if Solace isn't going anywhere, I think your arrival was a sign of changes to come. Wherever you go, you break people out of their habits. You banish the old ways. Fate doesn't ask us what we want. Wherever that power comes from, whether it's your heritage or political status, it's a terrible burden. I don't envy you, But at least you keep things interesting. You too. Let me get this straight. You spoke to the spirit of Nandru, a godlike, same as you. What did he say? Any advice? Any words of encouragement? Not the inspirational speech we were hoping for then. I should have seen this coming. Never listen to the dead. They're cynical, full of regret, and determined to make us all miserable. Thankfully, you're still alive. Fate is in your hands. What happened to Nandru was ages ago. Plenty of time to reconsider one's choices. No one is closer to Sapodal than you are. Nandru lost that privilege when he died, which means you alone can judge the god of the living lands. Your opinion is the one that counts. That's all right. When the time comes, you'll figure it out. For what it's worth, I think you're going to be fine. No matter what you do about Sapodal, it can't get any worse. I wish I could say the same for the living lands.
I wanted to...
Lack of ingredients again.
I've never been happier to see the keep standing tall.
We're alive! We're alive!
I still can't believe that Sakasab Jitulia Kostya would go that far.
I even considered supporting that man.
I always knew Kostya was scum, but this is too much, even for him. May he find no rest in death.
What happened to Diren? Is everyone all right? It is all I can ask for. Thank you. I cannot explain how afraid I was for my people and our home. Perhaps so. Either way, I understand now the nature of my errors. It will not happen again. Here. I once was this artifact's custodian, but I failed in protecting the keep. This belongs to one who has proven capable of guarding my people. I wish so much that things had gone differently. Marius, could I speak to you?
Right, did she just ask that? Or am I having another nightmare? Good. Let's save the hugs and tears for another time. Okay, let's hear it.
I'm so glad you're safe and that you're surrounded by good people.
All right. Waiting for the but?
There's no but waiting. That's all I wanted to say. Truly. I am genuinely happy you found friendship, Marius. You always deserved more than the world gave you. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, you've always given me more than I deserved.
It was a true thing. Adiren.
I've heard we owe you our thanks. Praise be to Abaddon that I don't have to leave the forge behind. What can I do for you?
Make it quick, Eren.
Imagine the chance to see godless engineering at work. It is a true marvel.
I wonder if I can somehow strap this to my belt so I don't drop it again. Solace has not fought against an organized enemy in a very long time. That is why the murmurs I hear are troubling. Very well. I shall pay closer attention to my company's casual banter. So you less on me.
It's almost a shame Kostya didn't survive. I would have enjoyed passing judgment on him. Nothing short of strangulation would have been enough for that traitor. Good to see you again. How can I help?
The food in Solace Keep is barely fit for a pig. They feed them Outlanders and so on.
Yardsley, no pressure, but why haven't you and Quilici settled down yet?
We're happy as we are now. Well, living in sin suits us.
Scandalous. But it makes sense. He doesn't keep with any tradition or ceremony from the old country.
I've never stayed in one place for very long, but settling down with someone sounds nice.
Sounds like a good way to get stuck in one place to me.
You'll never know until you try.
Symbols. There must be more to it. Oh, a traveler. Just my luck. I've got something to ask you, though. I think I've come across the discovery of a lifetime. At least I will if I can figure out this puzzle, which I cannot. Can you help me? It's all the alone time in the living archives. You end up reading some really good books. Anyway, it's like this, though. I'm in search of an oasis of fertile land and lush vegetation. I followed the energies all across the Tusks, and I'm sure this is where I'm meant to go. My elders called it a waste of time. I'll show them. You and me, though. We'll show them you can find green in the Tusks. What? I am here on very important business, you know. The texts say that there are traces still of that miraculous work and an oasis remains. Except I can't get inside. I don't understand the mechanisms protecting the inner chamber. Certain? No, not at all. Nothing is ever certain. But better I investigate this thoroughly than simply give up, don't you think? Activating these sigils should reveal the oasis we've been looking for. Will you? Oh, thank you. They said it was a fool's errand, but we'll show them, won't we? I'll be waiting right here. Be sure to let me know if you find anything, all right, though? How goes the puzzle solving? It's real then? The Oasis? I can't believe it. I mean, I never had any doubts, but at the same time, I must get in there to investigate. The elders must bow to my wisdom now, if you'll excuse me.
That's done. It's what? It's hard.
All right?
Didn't that cartographer talk about a bunch of dead trees and a crater?
Who goes there? Thank the gods. You're just flesh and blood, the same as I. If you spent as much time in the ashes as I have, you'd fear any strange silhouette. They come at night, you see. The blights, the whispers in the dark, the undead there in the shadow of the mountain. It isn't natural, none of it. And yet I'm made to be out here alone, with each plea for a transfer, or at least some company, denied. Don't, is my advice. My mandate keeps me here, but you? Well, it's your decision. You publicly agree with Councilman Kostya one time, and suddenly, you're a pariah forced into the wilderness alone. What I've done? I did nothing but say that maybe Kostya was correct. Maybe our oath to Nandru will doom us. Maybe we're going to die because we care more about a dead symbol than real people. Anyway, I've been talking too much. I need to return to my duty. Forgive me for cutting our conversation short.
It's easy when you do it. On your left, dear. I'd like to make something nice and pretty for us with this. Child's play. Look out!
Let's go.
On the right here.
Looks like you're lost, Makul. No one's allowed in here. Especially not outsiders. Did she know? Petru's not exactly someone Mihaila's feeling charitable towards right now. But with the way Mina's been knocking back ale, I can believe she would hand off a job. She's not doing well. Go ahead then. Talk to him.
Warden. How did you get in here? Gods, I just realized. Your face, you have the same features as Nandru. Somehow you got past the Wardens to find me. Why? Who sent you? Mina? Truly? She and the others back at the keep still hold me in their prayers? I didn't dare hope. I wasn't sure what they had been told of my fate. Mihaila ordered my own Wardens to kidnap me. And here I've been ever since. They're loyal to a fault. Which ought to be the official motto of Solace Keep. Marius, is that you? Well, I suppose there's no reason to feign ignorance now. Thank you. It's good to see you. I underestimated her conviction and overestimated her tolerance. If you've ever been to Solace, you saw the obvious. The keep is dying. Our people are starving. And if you've read my journal, you know I was trying to counteract that. To fulfill my oath to protect Solace. I wanted to use animancy as they do in Fjord, to feed the ground and make things grow. To revitalize the keep. And it worked. I produced bountiful crops so quickly. Berries the size of a Zarib's head in a few days. I found a way to procure animancy equipment from Fjord so I could conduct experiments. There was much trial and error. Regardless, Mihaila wasn't pleased. I took it upon myself to try it anyway. I thought that if I succeeded, I could sway our leader. I could not. I expect I shall remain here until Mihaila has a spare moment to sentence me. I'm sure the punishment won't be pleasant. Once Solace turns its back on you, there is little one can do to regain its favor. Marius knows that well enough. Well, I turned my back on Solace, but there really isn't that much of a difference. Please, you must help me get out. Give me a chance to help the others, to feed my people. Tell the guards what you've learned. Get the key from them. Let me out, I beg you.
Let's get him out of there. He didn't do anything wrong.
Got something.
Something nearby.
artifact we found, actually. Let's try it out.
There's something here.
So, you done talking with the prisoner? What? On whose authority? Saka, that doesn't mean anything here. Give me a reason not to wash my weapon in your blood. I don't need a reason not to kill you then.
Take him down!
Get off me!
Back. Do you have the key? Will you let me go? Gods bless you, outsider. I won't forget this. Paradise, I suppose. Where else can I go? Thank you, again. Please, take this small token of appreciation. It's not much, but it's all I have. Hello again. I wonder what I'll be able to do in Thirdborn. I've never been to the coast. Not like that. One moment.
council members are having real food. This broth they've been serving us.
We wouldn't have survived.
Adira.
You're back! What did you miss most? The loud clanging or the grimy walls and floor? What can I do for you? Blessed day! What would you like done? Very good. This shouldn't take long. Let me show you why the council chose me to be master of this forge.
Huh. At least your enemies will see a gorgeous weapon. Before you kill them, of course.
It is done. I call it the Meteor Blade. Never before has anything I've crafted held such a wicked edge. Thank you for your kind words, outsider. I will take them to heart.
Anything to report? Excellent work. May they have better fortune on their next turn around the wheel. Somewhere far away from here would be a start. I can't believe I'm saying this, but that's everything. Gods above, Envoy. I don't know what to say. Stories of your prowess and generosity will echo throughout the ages, Envoy. Here, take this. Many Wardens contributed coin to thank you for the burdens you've relieved from their shoulders. I will make sure your name lives on in our hearts and minds. For as long as Solace Keep stands, you will be remembered.
You're back. What have you found?
You found him? Imprisoned? That must be why he wasn't writing. What did he do? Stealing? Oh, but that violates every principle of our field. Daiko, this expedition is cursed. Where did I go wrong?
You sent people out into the wilds with no training and no one to guide them. Maybe take one moment to actually think next time?
Perhaps not well enough. I hoped their excitement would make up for their inexperience. If nothing else, my map is very nearly finished now, so some good has come of the expedition after all. Thank you, amico. You've helped me shape the course of history. Come back to the shop anytime.
You did good, Envoy. I think you brought them peace. Let's take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there. One moment.
It will sunder all the living lands if you do not put a stop to it.
I know. I felt the lives lost.
It is inexcusable. The forces of nature must be kept in balance. This abuse cannot go unpunished. Power has a cost. If this is how it rules over its domain, it has shown that it cannot be trusted to wield it.
Regrettable. It could have learned from us.
Cannot reach us, nor we it. The damnable Ardra separates us.
We do not disagree, brother. But if we act without thinking, we are no better than... No.
No. What do you mean?
We are too late. I sense a great shift in the Ardra. One of our siblings has moved with terrible strength. What have they done?
May the hunt begin.
Not bad. Little art to brighten up the camp.
Kai, darling.
Milady.
Next time we fight some beetles, would you mind?
I'll take care of the claws so they don't snag your outfit. I noticed you mending some tears the other day.
I couldn't love you more. Thank you, dearie.
Solace has a few old-fashioned ideas about animancy, to put it lightly. Thank you for letting Petru go free. Animancy is not a crime, but many feel entitled to treat it as one. Did you know? Well, it seems I've made a good impression. Whether or not Petru is successful as an animancer, he has a right to learn the art. And it's good to know someone out there is defending his rights. I'll tell you whatever I know. If I must.
It does me a world of good to see a friendly face. Thank you.
We must leave.
We can't. We know we can't.
We must leave. We must leave. We must leave.
We can't.
But Elder Grigor can't fight them.
They were set.
Gods worthy of a god.
No! No, no! They're not killers!
Ah, thank the gods. You're the first customer I've seen since this nasty business here started. Anyway, you looking to buy something? Bothered? Yes. Concerned? No. I am capable of handling myself. Don't you worry. The concern's appreciated, but I've got mouths to feed. Namely, my own. We all do what we have to do. Besides, better a death that people talk about for years to come than, starvation. So, care to take a look at my wares? Spare the wares a glance?
There's something here.
Outlander! You! By the gods, deliver us! They've gone mad. They're destroying everything!
My monks. If they are my monks anymore, I fear they've lost themselves totally. They've changed. Their faces and hands, their screams. They're ripping our books apart.
I can forgive a lot of things, but I draw the line at destroying history books.
I've lost my monks and most of our books. Over the last several months, books about the garden were already going missing. But the Book of Oaths and the Book of the Before, we must hold on to those. The Book of Oaths is our living history, where the duty of every dwarf in Solace has always been marked. It is sacred. The Book of the Before is by Nandru himself. Every other work by him is accounted for, except this one. They are already dead. But the texts, our past and future that outlives us all, they can still be saved. What? Oh, gods. What are you doing here talking then? We've got to save the others. We recently brought the Book of Oaths to the parapet. It should still be there. And the Book of the Before should be in the main library. Now go, please. We've already lost so many precious texts.
See you! Invaders in the go! Get off! Burn supply! Nice job!
To the earth!
Glad that's over.
tree in the brush!
Insist!
In the eyes!
I let you have that. Those beetle shells could make a lovely little comb, don't you think? Or perhaps a pretty dye.
You tinker in our bark!
Those beetle shells could make a lovely little comb, don't you think? Or perhaps a pretty dye.
Thank you! Oh gods, thank you! You're a blessing, envoy. Thank the gods. Safe? I wish. Maybe soon. But I need a book. Once I have it, I can get out of here and start my life again in Solace. It's called The Book of the Before. Have you seen it? Oh, I read it often when I first became a monk. It inspired me. I want it as a keepsake. Besides, no one else read it. No one would notice it missing. Please, just find it and bring it back. It should be somewhere in the archives proper. I'll make it worth your while. I'll be here when you've got it.
She sounds desperate. No way she's not up to something.
Down, raiders in the garden. Who disturbs us? Dream. Only a dream. Wasp! More! Devour! You dare in our bar! Ori in the front!
It looks easy when you do it.
Have you got the Book of the Before? A lot. If I can make it out of here with that book. Come on, do you have it or not?
Kamayu, give her exactly what she wants. Free to Mayu.
Oh, thank the gods! I can't go to Solace now for obvious reasons, but find me later when you can. I'll have something for you then.
She's just going to sell whatever you give her. History and tradition mean nothing to her.
Gods know how glad I am to get out of here.
The books, for Nandru's sake, do you have them? You gave it to Dolna. That's, I'll claim it back from her when all of this calms down. I'm sure it will be fine. Our work of rebuilding begins now. I hate to be curt, but I must ask you to leave us now. May this token show our thanks, and may Nandru's blessing find its way even to you. I bless your name in the name of Nandru. Thank you.
Outsider. They have wares.
That was fun. Huh?
You know, I don't think I've ever seen so many books in one place. But to think that the Steel Garrote was using those same books for their own ends. I can't believe you let Dolna go after all she did. Well, yes and no. Had she just stolen the books and given them to the people, I would have celebrated her. But she stole them from the Pargrunen to give to Ludwine? Despicable. No matter. What's done is done. I had just hoped that Pargrun knowledge could help the Pargrunen. Well, that's all I have to say on the matter, I suppose. Unless there's something else you wish to discuss. How can I help, darling? Don't let the bedbugs bite, dearie. Would you like some ice?
Greetings, lovely customer, and welcome to... Oh, it's you.
Never expected to see this guy again.
Yes, it's been far too long since you reported me to the Tiranui and got me exiled. Now I live here, in this wasteland. Did you know that the Pargrunen are not very friendly to newcomers?
Oh, someone's been reading their travel guides.
Now I've got to make skates and fast. Hopefully before nightfall. These beetles are annoying and everywhere. So, are you going to buy anything? Thanks, but your money would be a lot more helpful than your words. Just great. Are you going to buy anything? Really? Do you ruin so many lives that you've already forgotten me?
They do kind of blur together after a while.
If you think I'm still honoring your discount, you're crazy. Fresh, totally legal wares, straight from Shatterscar.
moment. was fun.
Hey. If you're buying, I'm selling.
Nice job, everyone.
Well, this is it for us, I guess.
Of all the stupid things our people ever did, Forja may strike us all down, but they'll keep carving that blasted thing forever. Gods, look at that hideous thing. And I was already having a bad hunt today. That just makes it worse.
Another monument to Nandru. Just more proof Solace Keep doesn't know its own priorities.
Maybe they'll learn once the sculptors die of hunger trying to finish it. Only a story of waste and foolishness. All that time and labor could be spent on better things. Councilman Kostya is right. What's the point of honoring Nandru when our people are dying? We should be feeding our people and gathering medicine for our sick.
There's a time and place for creating frivolous monuments. This isn't one of them.
No, it isn't. But Solace Keep makes a holy duty out of these old traditions. And so we keep on ignoring what we dwarves actually need. I know. I've seen her labor to distribute as many rations as she can.
She's gone hungry for her people more than once, but it's not enough. Something needs to change.
Forget it. What's the point of talking Pargrunen business with an outlander?
At the end of the day, we still need to hunt. The keep needs whatever meat we can get.
So it goes.
Yeah.
Chief Engineer Gabriel will want to thank you properly for your help. They're usually by the Hanging Garden in the fountain room of the keep. And if Kazmin gives you grief about being an outsider, just tell him about fixing our water problem. Wish I could see the look on his face when you do.
Thank you again for restoring this land.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
Big mistake!
We have been here before. Do you feel the old roots twisting in the loam? You are Maru, a Jabaru Sinakis. You stand on the shoulders of all who spoke for us before. You are young in your role, newly minted from your trials in Thirdborn. You tempered your body and spirit in our image. Tell us, Maru, how did you perform? The attention slithered under your skin. We chose you for a promise that seemed to embarrass you. You snuffed your light. We could not understand why you refused our gift. Yet you stood for the garden, and your destiny remained. The leader sent you to the temple of Galvain's Tusks. An oasis bloomed from the Adra, and our children built a city there. Tell us, Maru, how did you find life in your new home? A stranger. A mountain flower planted in the jungle. Why? They heard omens. They danced beneath the moon. They called us different names. But they learned from you, and you from them. In the 3rd year of your work, the tide turned. The season changed. The city had grown root-bound, too large to sustain itself. Creeks ran dry. The people stirred with unrest. They turned to you. How did you advise them? The people gouged us with their shovels. They turned over our stones. Still, the jungle yielded nothing. Until, one day, relief. The builders found a clear spring carved into the mountainside. They dreamed of an aqueduct, a river of their own design. Its veins would split the trees, a winding wound across our back. You could speak with us. Why did you not consult us first? They had never shorn so much away. In the path of the aqueduct lived a mighty flower tree, one of the first in the jungle. A haven to commune with us. Its leaves spread wide, a challenge to the foreman's authority. He raised his axe. You leaped forward. The axe cleaved into your arm. It would survive, but your blood drenched the dirt. Why did you intervene? Insight that came too late. Yet you were weakened. He cut. The ground thundered as it fell. The haze parts. We cry out. Our skin burns. This memory we recall. The earth erupts, a chorus of screams. Ash blots out the sun. The call of winter. The wages of their foreman's pride. Yet there you stood. A sprout in the dust. A witness to our tragedy. You offered yourself to protect us. We could not punish you. Because we chose you. We burrow deeper. We cannot find our way. Years passed. The Akita returned. As they rebuilt their walls, they left us offerings, wary of their ancestors' mistake. We welcomed their bounty, but the scars never healed. We too had learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Marius, darling?
What do you need?
Has Kai told you any stories of his time in the Dead Fire?
Too many. Why?
Have you heard the one about the wild mare? I just didn't think our boy had it in him.
That's because he doesn't. He acts like he's a wild Stelgar, without a care in the world. But I guarantee you that wild mare story's a load of Saka.
Sounds like Kai and I will have to have a little chat then. Thank you, dearie.
Oh, no. Now that you mention it, I think that one part was a little bit true.
You don't really like the food at the Dead Swordfish, do you?
Sure I do. What's wrong with it?
Well, first of all, it's being served at a place called the Dead Swordfish.
Would you rather eat a live swordfish?
Second, I think the chef devised their recipes after suffering severe head trauma.
They're traditional Rowataian dishes. We have to get creative with our ingredients.
Not sure I call throwing a fish in a hole and leaving it there to rot for months a creative way to cook.
Next time I cook, I'm cooking for 3.
Looking for spiders. You'll find them up ahead. Starmetal. Forge-Master Della's the only person I can think of who'd know what to do with that.
You seem quiet, darling.
I'm still thinking about Thirdborn and what we did to them.
I know it's a heavy price to pay, but look at what we bought. The Dream Scourge is no more in Shadowscarp, and Naguku Bell stands, ready to be studied the moment we deal with this new god and the Steel Garrote.
After all that, you're still thinking about your studies.
And aside from it being the right thing to do, I find it very easy to disagree with Ludwig.
I don't have to like her to think she was right about this.
I suppose I can understand. I just wish you could find me more agreeable than the woman who attacked Fjora.
I do, Yardsley. I just wish this didn't make us the people who attacked Thirdborn.
Came on, yes.
Anyone in these days, huh?
The food in Solace Keep is barely fit for a pig. Why are they feeding us this sucker?
It's a test, I bet. They're testing our metal, building our character.
I can't wait for a promotion. I bet that's when I get dessert.
None will save you. You're too fragile for this world, my friend.
Aderen.
You're back! What did you miss most? The loud clanging or the grimy walls and floor? What can I do for you? Blessed day! What would you like done? Hide Golem. Oh, this will be my pleasure. This won't take long, but it will be worth it. Just you wait and see.
Can't wait to see how this turns out.
Here you are. The finest blade I have ever had the pleasure of crafting. May it serve you well. I will pray that you do just that.
Aderen.
The council members are having real food. This rot they've been serving us.
We need to be grateful for what we've been given.
Outlanders and Solace Keep.
Yatsley, did the godless believe anything about the stars? Any stories about the night sky?
There's an Akedan myth that all stars are actually bonfires far in the distance, giving you a peek into the lives of others you'd otherwise never meet.
Fascinating.
Why do you ask, dearie?
There's a lot about the physical world we still don't understand, and I always wonder how much we've forgotten. Falling stars, for example, are rich with soul essence. We still don't know why.
Interesting.
I have a theory, but maybe I should keep it to myself.
Oh, well, you can't keep it to yourself now. Share.
Talking about forbidden lore is a good way to attract the wrong sort of attention. The Hand Occult, for instance.
Oh, the suspense is killing me, dearie.
Let's discuss it in private, when no one else is listening.
No point. You two are incredibly loud when you're gossiping.
This isn't gossip. It's academic discourse.
Either way, it's loud.
Ignore them, Jada. We're going to be as loud as we like. Was it you?
Probably. What did I do this time?
Were you the one who left this trinket on my bedroll? After last time, I assume you're to blame for any changes to my bedroll.
Oh, yeah. I whittled that. After our chat, I thought you'd like it.
After I teased you for whittling, you made me a little bird.
It's a rose warbler. Seemed like a good fit for you.
Ah, and now it makes sense. Well, still, thank you. I'll treasure it.
I like rose warblers. They're curious and chatty. They make good company.